Welcome back to Beyond the Headlines. Turning to politics and Israel's integration in the region. While Israel-Saudi normalization is high up on the political agenda, the fruits of prior agreements with Arab countries are growing too. Here is i24 News senior U.S. correspondent Mike Wagenheim.
Here at the United Nations General Assembly, Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen meeting with counterparts from the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain to discuss advancing the Abraham Accords. Now, when those normalization agreements were first signed 3 years ago, the big hope was not to advance relations on a governmental-to-governmental level, but on a people-to-people level. Well, 3 years on now, a delegation of young professionals from Israel, the UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco toured New York City and Washington, trying to put that hope into action. An Abraham Accords anniversary delegation sponsored by the Israeli NGO Israelis and the American Jewish Committee.
Basically, what we are doing here is collaborating both with the AJC here in America and a bunch of young, very brave leaders in the field of environment, tourism, both from Israel and in the Arab world, where we want to impact making the people who make decisions here in America, both in the Congress, in the Senate, and in other places, that, hey, this is the right place, this is the right agenda, continue to support the Abraham Accords effort, believe in leadership, in young leadership that are leading the way in a path of normalization and hopefully peace.
Now, this delegation met not only with American Jewish leaders and civil society members, but also members of the U.S. House of Representatives and Senate and important State Department officials who deal specifically with the Middle East. The attendees said this delegation proved the initial excitement of the Abraham Accords has not worn off.
I'm hoping to gain good contacts, good friendships, and I hope I can, give a feedback from our perspective, especially that I come from Kingdom of Bahrain. We recently, like 3 years back, we signed the Abraham Accord, and we have a lot of insights and ideas how to make this work more, how to enhance tourism and trust between the two countries. And I'm really hoping that at the end of this experience, we can achieve that.
Well, there's a well-known Yiddish phrase, tachlis. It means essentially getting down to brass tacks. Enough talk, more action. Well, with the big climate conference coming up, COP28, in the United Arab Emirates this December, delegates specifically from the climate sector said, we've got to start developing some partnerships and be ready for the big opportunity to come.
The fact that the AJC and Israel were able to put together this delegation from the MENA region with similarities and different backgrounds, but also with lots of things in common, we're able to hit it off immediately. We made so much progress by just having a conversation, having a space that could actually have a conversation, a deeper conversation. This is our way to be building up for the future.
Well, after a week of meetings and get-togethers, this Abraham Accords anniversary delegation, they all went their separate ways, but they said they'll be back together again. And in the meantime, they're working on projects to build the future of the Middle East. Reporting here from the United Nations, Mike Wagenheim, i24 News.